Good morning. So I've had a couple of boxes of goodies come in, and so I thought I'd just run through everything that we've got so that you know what's in stock and all the new products as well. So the Ostara book is new in. It's a Llewellyn book all about the Ostara Sabbath. Right, another new one is Water Magic. So they're going to put out, so there'll be a Fire Magic and Earth Magic and Air Magic books. This is the first one of the series to come out. Atomy of a Witch, a map to the magical body. So this is a new one that's just come in. Weave the Liminal. That's also another new one that's come in. It's about creating an authentic path of witchcraft that works for you. Right, Of Blood and Bones is new in stock. Working with the shadow magic and the dark moon. Magic gods and goddesses and how to invoke their powers by DJ Conway. And this is a nice big chunky book on how to work with the gods and goddesses. Iconic tarot decks. So this is sort of like the Tashim tarot book that they put out last year, where they talk about all the different decks and things. So that one's a nice chunky book for your coffee table. Right. And the last new book in is the Encyclopedia of Goddesses and Heroines. So this is a nice big book with lots of information about that in there. Right, the books that have come back in is If Woman Rose Rooted, Kitchen Table Tarot's finally come back, the Book of Blessings and Rituals, the Book of Tarot, the Empath Survival Guide, Psychic Witch, and Surdwin. So this is a beautiful big fat book about working with her. I think it's over a year. You get lots of things to do. Right, a new deck that's in is the Everyday Insight for Kids. This is cute. I couldn't find a video on all of the cards, so you get the cards and you get a book as well, which looks pretty easy to read. So that one's new in. We've got back the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I've been using this one quite a lot lately and been having such good cards. By Stacey DeMarco. If you haven't got her diary, 2022 diary, I highly recommend getting it. It's an awesome diary with lots of things to do for each month and working with the moon. And so this one, you get a nice colourful book, typical Rockpool book. Okay, I'll just tell you the ones that have come in. I'm not going to talk about them because the Witch's Wisdom, I've talked about these ones quite a lot. Dragon Wisdom, the Mystic Martians, the Light Seers, the Tarot of Curious Creatures, Spirit Animal, the Moonology deck that I'm using at the moment. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? Children Wellbeing cards, the Language of Flowers, the Teen Angel Oracle cards, the Universe Has Your Back, Super Attractor, Children's Spirit Animal, and the original Rider-Waite Tarot. Right, I'm just gonna hang on. Okay, so I just want to talk about the energy archaeology cards that have come in. So Ashley approached me a couple of weeks ago and asked if I'd like to stock her new deck. And I was like, I had a look and I was like, yes, please. Because the cards are just stunning. Right, I'll try and... They're just so beautiful. The first card that I pulled was just so perfect. And then today I pulled this one. And it's about working with your bones and feeling the things right in your marrow. And she talks about, just so much stuff in the book. I'll show you, hang on. Alright. So you get lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of information, and the cards, they give you like things to think about, questions to ask yourself, the wisdom, the energy, properties, the anatomy, and just, they're just stunning. So very well worth the money. These ones are first editions, so they're all got numbers on them. And what else? Yeah, so that's beautiful deck. Highly recommend getting it. Right, the Star Tarot has finally come in. I love this deck. It's just gorgeous. It's the second edition, so the first one had big borders on it, so these ones are just, yeah. It's got the Thoth and the Rider-Waite-Smith system, so she's just tweaked it to work so beautifully. Oh my goodness, very clever. Okay, so you get all these beautiful bright cards, and you get this beautiful big book with so much information in there. It's a deck that you could probably spend a whole year with that one. It's gorgeous. Another one that's back in is the Green Witch Tarot. So these images, I'd say they're a little bit naive, like playful, and oh, my tummy, very green witchy. So that's a beautiful deck to use, and you get a nice big book full of lots of things in there as well. Okay, another new deck that's in is the Secret Garden, Enchanting Messages from Quiet Spaces. These are so cute. Don't be afraid to start small, bloom and attract more than butterflies. Ah, beautiful. Okay, another one that's new in is the Journey of Enlightenment Tarot. So this is very busy, but it's great because it's really arty, and like, look at that card. And there's so much in the cards. So if you're feeling like you need a little bit of a change from your normal Rider-Waite-Smith decks and something to bring you a little bit more spunk to your readings, I highly recommend giving this one a go. It's got just a little book, but there's quite a bit of information in there. But they're beautiful, beautiful bright cards. Right. Another new one in is the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. Look at that. The white here. So these, it's just feeling very nature-based at the moment, life. So the forest and being outside. I know I have been outside more than what I have probably in the whole year lately. And this deck's really cool. It's got all different titles, so it's not just Rider-Waite-Smith, so there's a lot more to learn. If you're feeling like you want something else a little bit different. And look how gorgeous that book is. Oh, just stunning. Right. Oh, another one that's back in is Everyday Witch. I love this. I love this deck. It's so playful and fun and happy, and yeah. It's in my, I'd say it's in my top 10 tarot decks, this one, because of its playfulness. And witches and black cats. I mean, like, hello. Right, so you get a massive book as well that you can write in, and lots of great information. It's not too hard to read. It's nice and easy. Another favorite of mine is the Modern Spellcasters that is back in. I probably go to this deck every day and use it because I don't know, it's just something that I really connect with. I think, yeah, look at that, beautiful. And that's another one that you get a nice big book, lots of colourful, and these ones are awesome because you get the magical use as well. Yeah, just gorgeous. Right, another one that's back in finally is the CBD Tarot. So this is a Marseille deck, and it's it's gorgeous. I think it's it's definitely my favourite Marseille deck. So you got the pip cards instead of for the minor arcana. Okay, and you get a little book, a little white book as well that goes with that one. Okay, another one new, no, this one's back in stock after it's been away for a little bit, the Psychic Tarot. So this is an oracle deck, so he's changed all of the titles, and it's a great, and plus they've got the chakras in there as well. It's a really good deck if you are a little bit scared of tarot, but you really would like to start working with the tarot. It's got a really... See, that's the devil, so it's temptation, so it's not too full on, and you get a really great guidebook, and he writes really well. It's nice and easy. Okay, another one that's back in, haven't had for ages, is the Field Tarot. So this is a nice modern, spacious collage deck, and they haven't got too many people in them. It's very cosmic and beautiful. So they're back in stock. And you get it, there's a little book that goes with it as well. So it's nice and easy, and it'd be a good one if you don't feel like too information overload. The Smith-Waite Tarot deck, this is the Borderless edition. This is the deck that I use to study if I'm doing any study. It's my study deck because it's the most, it looks similar to the most original Rider-Waite deck that there is out there, without being too yellow. I find some of the decks that are really yellow just doesn't gel with me. I'm not a yellow person. Another one that's back in is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. Beautiful. I just love this deck. And we've also got the Oracle deck that goes with this one as well. And the Well is a extra card in there. Beautiful. Another one that has been ages is Tarot of Divine, and these are stories. So every card has a fairy tale or a myth attached to it. I think, yeah. And I also do have the book as well, which you do get a little book with there, but it doesn't have as much information as what the book. The book goes really a little bit more depth into the cards. Okay, so the last two decks that are here are the Tarot Mystical Moments. I felt like this one had just been too long. This is one of the most beautiful decks. I love working with this deck. It was another one like the Witch's Wisdom that I just didn't want to stop working with. Just has this beauty to it. And you get just a basic book, right? And its partner, the Oracle of Mystical Moments Oracle, is in as well, which is just another stunning deck. And so I have, since we're going on this lady, I have some calendars that are here. The Curious World of Katrin Wellstein, which is the lady that did the did those last 2 decks, and these are just gorgeous. Now these are huge, these calendars, so I haven't put them on the website, but I'll just offer them. There's a handful of them, and so anyone in Wanganui that wants to come pick them up, then they can. And the love of Frida. So I've stolen one of these from my wall. I love Frida. Right, so that's it. Well, lots of cards. You know, if you need any help with anything, just give me a yell, and I'm more than happy to try and get in anything that you don't see here or on the website. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful deck. So I'm trying to not go on social media as much. So if you want to message me, text me, ring me, or email me. Cool. See you.